Denzel Washington when you're doing training day? Like so much apparently, Jamie was saying, of the dialogue that you guys had was completely improvised by Denzel.
Yes, the short answer to your question is we would be doing ride-arounds, in the back of these cop cars watching these arrests or talking to some of these people who really lived the life that we were doing. And they would say something really funny. And I would just see Denzel would glance at me. And I realized, oh, shit, that just went in the computer, And then it would come out, in a scene 2 months later. That line that guy said, exactly, it would come out. It was a great script. David Ayer wrote the script. It's a phenomenal script. I mean, when I read that script, I wanted that part so badly. Denzel's one of my favorite actors. He is probably my favorite actor. I think, Malcolm X and Raging Bull are two towering, maybe Nicholson, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, live as the three great performances of my lifetime. But his always listening, talking, asking, thinking, curious, so present, so commanding. And if you take responsibility for your own work, you can have a great experience. And if you don't, he'll run you over.
I heard King Kong Ain't Got Shit on Me. That was all just completely improvised.
So it's towards the last day of the shoot. And I had been, when people say improvised, they think, oh, just some magic lightning bolt happened. It's months of work. It was improvised. He's just supposed to yell you or something as I'm walking away. And this monologue flew out of his mouth. Y'all going to be playing for the Pelican Bay All-Stars. This is my neighborhood. You all just live here. King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Just all this stuff. And it was the last day of shooting, or third to last day or something. And it was all his prep. Here's a line that didn't make the movie. Here's another line that didn't make the movie. Here's another thing I wanted to say. Here's another thing. And he just started throwing them all out there, walking away from me, screaming all this stuff. And that's when I say I'm chasing a feeling. That's one of to just be there that day, to watch a great, somebody's working on a different level than everybody else. He makes all of us look like we're mastering checkers, but to be there and be part of the magic. And I knew where I'd heard him audition some of those lines other places. We'd run lines together, and he'd try this other thing. He was amazing. That's what I mean about the power of his imagination. He was Alonzo, and anything that he would pick up or hear would go into the computer, and then he would look for the ways that it could help the script. He wasn't selfishly tearing the sail up to make it about him. He was always looking to help. I even remember he came to the set the day. I have the scene that he's not in with the Cholo gang, and we're playing cards, and you ever had your shit pushed in, that scene, where they put me in the bathtub, and Denzel came to set, and he watched the scene, and he was like, damn. I'm like, what? He said, this is going to be the best scene in the movie, and I'm not in it. Hate this scene. It was funny. He walked away. But it was very gracious. I mean, he was all in that movie.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.